poppin' Dope Nation? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today I'm gonna let you guys watch me create some poppin' Bohemian feet and braids on my client, and I have some tea for you guys today. So I'm not gonna be talking you guys through step by step, but hopefully you guys can see everything. But if you read the title, then you know what we are here for today. So I'm just gonna jump right in. So back in 2017, Style Factor reached out to me and they wanted me to put their product on my channel. And for those of you guys who don't know what Style Factor is, it's basically a scented edge control line. They have different colors that have different scents and a couple pigmented ones. And I'm actually using it on the client in this video, so I'll show you guys a clip of it a little bit later. But at the time, my channel had like 1,000 to 10,000 followers, so it was fairly small. And they reached out to me, they wanted me to do a video. So before I work with any company, I always kind of like do a little bit of research on them. I look up other YouTube videos, see what influencers they've worked with, and I could only find one other video on YouTube about this edge control, and the girl was like talking about how much she loved it, how it smelled bomb. So I was like, bet, I really want to work with them. So at the time, I was charging or accepting probably about $100 to $200 per video. And that was mainly from like weave companies. They would send me hair and like $100 to $200 to make the video, and boom, I was set. So at the time, I didn't really know how much influencers could actually charge to make a video. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you're a new influencer, please do not do that, because like that is literally the bottom of the barrel, nothing. Like I wouldn't even, no, don't do that. But I kind of got hit to how much influencers were charging by the time I reached Style Factor. So when I reached out to them, I let them know like, okay, I'm charging $700 per video, and we agreed to $500, right? And I will never forget this, because I was like actually in DC with my boyfriend, and I was like, what? This company is actually about to pay me $500 to make this video. Like, I thought I was on, guys, because for me at the time, that was like a lot of money for them to agree to, especially for how small my channel was, right? So I was like, bet. They told me they would send me like some sample products or whatever, and they would send me a check. Boom, when I got home from DC, I received everything in the mail. I instantly took that check to the bank, cashed that, bought me some new edges, okay? Just kidding. But yeah, I was like super geeked about it. I smelled the edge controls. I'm like, okay, these smell bomb, you know? So I instantly booked a client, because usually when you make videos with companies, you have like deadlines. So I'm like, okay, I want to get this video out quick. But what kind of stood out to me is the company was like, oh, you know, you can't say anything negative about the product, which I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say anything negative if you're paying me anyway, right? At this time, I'm kind of just like still figuring out what I want to do for my channel. Like, do I want to do product reviews? You know, do I want to do tutorials? Like, what do I really want to do on my channel? But I'm like, duh, like, why would I say anything negative about your product? What company is going to pay for a negative review, you know? So yeah, I instantly booked a client. It was actually the same client that I recently posted in my knotless box braids video, because I wanted to use her because she has like a bunch of natural baby hairs, and I was like, I'm gonna do these Marley twists on her, and I'm literally gonna fleek the fuck out of her edges, right? So I booked her for the service, and maybe like 2 to 3 hours in the service, because at the time I was using this edge control to like define my parts. I was using it to like swoop her hair in to the Marley twist, like everything. About 2 to 3 hours into our service, when I tell y'all her hair was white. I was like, okay, like this edge control is hella white. And I started to feel kind of bad, because I'm like, damn, like I started to kind of see it turn, and I'm like, how am I gonna get this like out of her hair, right? So I kept styling, and I'm like, maybe it's like a combination of the products that I'm using, because I do know that sometimes if you combine multiple products together, it can cause a white residue, right? So I was like, damn, okay. So I finished her hair off. I used like a couple different scents on her, because I was like, all right, maybe it's this one, you know, just kind of making excuses or whatever. Y'all, when she showed me a picture of her hair the next day, her hair was so white. It was terrible. I felt so bad. And she ended up having to take the twist down. She didn't pay for it because it was for a video, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but she ended up having to take the twist down just because it was so white. Because like I said, at that time, I wasn't using Shine and Gem, so I was using the Style Factor Edge Control to like sleek her hair in, to define my parts, like basically for everything. And I literally did all her edges. So I was like, okay, try to put oil on it, try to do this, try to do that. But nothing was really working. So she ended up taking those Marley twists out. I don't know if it was like the next day or the day after, and I was like, you know, don't feel bad. Like, I feel hella bad that I put all this product like in your hair, you know, not knowing. So I was like, shit, I have to do a video. I literally couldn't even post that video because, y'all, like, literally in the video it was hella white, and I was like, there's no way that I could post this and edit that out, right? So instead, I was like, let me try to re-record this video, and I'm gonna do something on myself, but I'm gonna do a quick style so that it doesn't have time to really like turn white. So I did some like stupid ass ugly bun on myself. It was supposed to turn out cute, but it was hella ugly. But I was like, I just need to get this video done and like do this review. So I'm just gonna edit it really good and make it look really nice. Because mind you, I was doing this for $500. So I really felt like I had to put, you know, time and effort into this video. And that video is actually still on my channel. It's somewhere down in the very, very beginning of my channel. But yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna do some quick shit, and I felt really bad because in the video I was trying to like not lie and be like, this is the best edge control, but I was also trying to like just skirt around the truth. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna really talk about the white residue because it did have a really good hold, and it did smell really good. So I was like, I'm gonna focus on that, but I'm not gonna talk about how white it is though, you know? So boom, did that video, felt kind of bad about it. I was like, damn, hopefully hella people don't go out and buy this, because they're definitely gonna be commenting under this video like, bitch, you lied. But yeah, did that, got it over with, and then I literally told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna post like bad shit anymore, because I wanted to have like a good reputation for my channel where I'm not lying to people, right? So recently, a lot of like braiders have been posting Style Factor edge control. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, they must have come out with a new formula and it must be bomb, because literally if it didn't turn white, it would have been a really good edge control. But this is like the whitest that I've ever seen edge control turn, right? So recently I've been seeing braiders post about Style Factor, so I'm like, okay, let me cop a new bottle, and this is why I got it for hair. I was like, let me cop a new bottle and let me see what's up with Style Factor. Like, maybe they changed the formula, it could be different, because I hadn't heard about it for a while after I had posted my video. You know, it didn't get like booming or nothing, but recently it's been booming. So I bought a bottle, used it on this client, and it was literally the same exact thing. Hecka white, hecka crusty. And so I was like kind of irritated myself, because I was like, damn, I just been bamboozled again, because the edge control was kind of expensive. It wasn't cheap. I think at my beauty supply I paid like $12 or $13. That's not cheap for edge control, right? So I'm like, damn, I've been bamboozled, right? And so I just wanted to come on my channel and like really tell you guys the truth. Like, they pay influencers very, very well, because if they paid me that much for my channel back then, because I was like at maybe 5,000 to 10,000, like my channel was not big. I'm like, if they're paying them that now, like, I know that they're cashing out these influencers. Like, I'm here to tell you guys the truth. This is not like to expose any influencers. I'm just solely talking about the product. Like, it's trash. It is trash, 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 and I will not use it. People in my comments recently have been asking how I feel about it, and I'm just like, man, you know, I feel bad that I even made that video hella long ago, but I had already got paid for it, y'all. When I got that $500, I literally cashed that shit that day and spent it that day. So I felt bad, but I'm just like, like, you can't see it in this video, but the next day she came to school, her edges was crusty. I had to give her some wild growth hair oil, and man, I'm just like, you guys gotta really be careful. I don't want to be like that influencer that lies to you guys or works with the company. Like, a couple companies have sent me stuff that I don't post because I don't feel confident in it, and you know, I don't want to have a channel where I'm lying to my subscribers and stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, do not buy that shit, period. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. These Bohemian feed and braids turned out super bomb, and I know I put a disclaimer on my last video, guys. I work on all textures, so if you're a person who does not like to see people with straight hair in feed and braids or whatever, then this is not the channel for you, because I style on literally every single texture. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have used Style Factor and you've experienced this, like, drop a comment below and let them know, okay? And I will catch you guys in my next video.